To tell us what the politics desk has for us for the coming week, we're joined in studio now by SABC News Political Reporter Busi Bopela. Busi, what's going on this week? Never a dull moment in South African politics. Of course, there's the Stan Mathabatha situation going on. Is he still there? Is he not? They rejected the thing. What's going on? You know, so there's that on the one hand, and of course, then there's also the new political party that Floyd Shivambu launched, and there's a dispute about is the logo an EFF replica or not. It's a lot going on for you. What are you taking a look at this week?
Yes, never a dull moment, as you say, Oliver. But I think our top three stories this week will really be around the developments, around the allegations made by Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, and what has happened in terms of the Madlanga Commission. So we got information last week that the Madlanga Commission will be starting its work on the 17th of September, and this follows a delay, and that was basically just logistical. But what has been interesting is the ad hoc committee in Parliament that will be dealing with the same allegations. You know, people basically saying these are two parallel processes, but they're going ahead anyway.
I would imagine that there's a scheduling crisis that this might bring about.
Well, there definitely is, and at the heart of the scheduling crisis is the availability of Mkhwanazi himself. He says he will be dealing with the Madlanga Commission right up until the 24th of this month, which has basically made the ad hoc committee members quite annoyed. EFF leader Julius Malema basically quite visibly angry on Friday during a meeting, basically saying that if needs be they will have to summon him because they can't be waiting around for Mkhwanazi, basically saying that, using the words that Mkhwanazi is the one who started this mess in the first place. So they must actually just get to it, and they're supposed to put in their a report on the 31st of October. So the longer it takes to actually get their first witness in, who is supposed to be General Mkhwanazi, then it's really going to make the schedule quite tight.
Yeah, but on the one hand, both these bodies, the Commission and Parliament's ad hoc committee, have subpoena powers. Say they both subpoena Mkhwanazi for the same dates. What does Mkhwanazi do in that instance, right? And of course, the Commission has a hard deadline, and it has the ability to apply for extensions according to the Commissions Act. Commissions of Inquiries Act, but it can't apply for more than two extensions, right? And it can only apply for an extension of, I think, up to 6 months at a time. I stand to be corrected on that. And Parliament's ad hoc committee can really set its own timeline, so to speak, of course, subject to the Speaker of Parliament approving that, and of course, the National Assembly adopting that. What does Mkhwanazi, and we're speaking about him, but many other witnesses might find themselves in the exact same situation if they subpoenaed to appear by these bodies both at the same time?
Your question is interesting in the sense that it actually raises the whole idea of what is the relationship between those two two committees, the ad hoc committee and the commission, if there's going to be any kind of talking to each other. But when you listen to the ad hoc committee, you get the impression that there is almost a competitive situation that is developing, basically giving the impression that they don't want to find themselves in a situation where they take less of a priority to the Madlanga Commission, because they're saying that they should have the same they should have the same status in terms of priority. And this is why you see what people are saying is like perhaps a power play on the part of the ad hoc committee. They're meeting on Tuesday, and we will see what it is that has been decided in terms of getting Mkhwanazi in.
Because political parties realize this may be where they can gain and garner political capital in the display and the pageantry and pantomime of it all. And they're hoping to, I guess, get that public attention to appear to be taking a stern position on this, I would assume.
I think it's a little bit more than that. It's not about appearing to. I mean, if you remember, the Zondo Commission, in terms of its recommendations, it was quite scathing about the oversight role that had been played by Parliament in terms of state capture. And you just get the impression that the MPs are and it rankles some of them, and they've decided that they're not going to find themselves in that position again, and they have a mandate to actually do oversight over the executive. So it's not just about what the optics are, it's that they actually have the mandate to do it, yes.
Yeah. Two more stories that you say you're covering this week, taking a hard look at?
Yes, on Friday, the President Cyril Ramaphosa will be in the Northwest. He will be, it will be the fifth of such meetings where he's going to meet the provinces. It comes at a very timeous, it's timeous because, you can see that, governance is actually falling apart.
Of course, the 10 municipalities are all appearing before Parliament's cocked up portfolio committee.
Yes, of course. And then you have a situation where on Friday it was announced that the Busi Bopela municipality in the Northwest has been put under administration.
National administration.
Yes, has been put under national administration. So it will be about meeting up with the provincial leadership of the Northwest and to ensure how it is that they can actually support and strengthen them.
Yeah, and the last one? The
last one is the ANC special NEC meeting that will be taking place this weekend, which will discuss a number of issues. For instance, you'll remember that the last one that they had last month, where they were talking about expanding the GNU. So that will come under discussion. They will also be looking at preparations towards the local government elections. That has already started. And then they'll also be looking at the SACP. You'll know that the SACP has decided that they're going to be going into loan. So it will be about how do they sort that out in terms of the alliance.
Yeah, Busi, thank you so much for your time and these updates. Busy week ahead for you. All the best to you and your team on the politics desk.